Hey everybody, it is dark because it is 6:31 and I wait until the pups wake up at 7 to take them out. So that's why I'm in the dark. I be as quiet and still as I can so they won't get up early. I did this video yesterday and I said it all wrong. And then I did it again in daylight, and I still said it all wrong. Sorry, I'm sick. Well, I think I'm getting sick. Anyway, um, it's kind of scary because it's the first incident that has happened um, in another sleepwalking. um, yeah, it's going to be over a minute. It already is right now. Um, anyway, this time I go to bed around 6 or 7 p.m. I know that's like really early for almost everybody else, but that's my routine, and that's when I feel like I can fall asleep. If I go past that or earlier, I really can't. It screws me up. So I go to bed. I went to bed about 7 and fell asleep right away. And then I woke up at midnight. Anytime between like midnight and 3 a.m. That's a large stretch of time, but I wake up before um, 3 a.m. That's for sure. And yesterday I woke up at midnight, 12 something, and my husband was just going to sleep himself, and so I thought that I was awake um, until morning. I'll wake up around or before 3 a.m. and then I'm up for the day. And I will have gotten a full night's sleep because I go to bed at 6 or 7. And this time I thought was the same thing. So I woke up 12 something and I thought that I was up the entire time, up for the day. And I hope I'm not being too quiet. And um, so I guess at one point I must have fallen asleep because the next thing I know, I'm sitting here and the washing machine's going. My husband's in bed and I do all the laundry, which I do love doing, so I'm not bashing Brian or anything. Um, so I heard the washing machine going and I'm like, when did I do that? Like, when did that happen? And I realized that I must have fallen asleep and not known. So that's the first time that that's happened because always it happens while I'm sleeping and I don't find out about it until morning. And that's only if something's, out of whack that I notice. Um, but that always happens while I'm asleep and then I wake up and have no idea what happened the night during the night. So, this is different because I was awake when it happened. Um, I mean, I must have fallen asleep because that's the only explanation. But I thought I was awake. And it's kind of, and then, um, during the day, um, my husband only gets like a couple hours sleep at a time for certain reasons. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera, it feels like I am. Um, so he had gone back to bed, and not only did I hear knocking on the door, but two of my cats heard. And so we all looked up at the door, and I was freaked out. Brian had just gone to bed, and so I was like, I'm gonna call him because, it's a long story, but I'm gonna call him and ask him to go check because I thought, for all I know, I could have left the doors unlocked. But he didn't answer the phone. He was already asleep. So I go up there with my steel bat to check, and I was too scared to check, so I just stood there with my bat waiting for a couple minutes, and nothing happened. So I don't know. I don't know. So Brian had left in the afternoon yesterday, and the doors were locked. But the thing is, I'm so lucid when I'm daydreaming, when I'm sleepwalking. I very well could have gone outside, come back in, locked the doors. So, yeah, now I'm worried about that. So, um, but yeah, that's really weird that I was awake and thought I was awake the whole time. Because there's no other reason. Because the laundry, it was washed, or it was in the washing machine. So, yeah, kind of scary to know that it really could happen at any time. So, yeah, that's the story for this one. See you guys later.